So you want to be better at Hockey Ultimate. Hey guys, what is up? Superstardom here, or Luke's beginning another NHL 21 Hockey Ultimate Team video, and today is a highly requested one from stream. Is kind of how I became a better Hockey Ultimate Team player. Now, I do want to preface this by saying I'm not a top player. I'm not one of the best 50 in the world or whatever. I'm an above average player who likes to think I can sometimes beat some top guys. I don't know. If you're looking for top tips, check out Gren, Eki, Henrique, any of those guys, Nuge, Josh, any of those guys. Go check them out. I'll leave their links down below. But I got this request a bunch on stream the last couple days, kind of seeing how I've improved from even NHL 14. If you guys go and watch my NHL 14 videos, my NHL 15 videos, I was terrible. I was just really bad at Hockey Ultimate Team. It's my first couple years playing, and throughout the years, obviously, I've gotten a lot better. I mean, I finished in top 100 in champs before. I consistently get probably 13 wins nowadays. Sometimes I can go up there into the 14 range, but I got this request a lot from people in stream just asking, how did you go from being a below average player to being an average player to being a slightly above average player? Because obviously, like, the top players' tips are nice, but they don't always apply to people who are just starting out in the game or have been playing for a year or two and trying to take that next step. I think this is a good intermediate video. Now, I will say in the background is a gameplay from probably 2 weekends ago in Hut Champs. I was playing against Colton X15. He is a top player on the West Coast. He's gotten top, I think he's got top 20 once or twice in Hut Champs. Top player. I ended up playing him a couple times in Hut Champs, and this is just one of the games. He's beaten me a ton, but just to kind of show that I can kind of keep up with some of these top guys. But the first thing I want to start off with is becoming an average player. So obviously, starting as a new player, everything's brand new, right? And I think one of the biggest things that people kind of look off is the practice mode and the free skate mode. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, when I started in NHL 14, I didn't even consider it. I had no interest in doing that. I just wanted to play games. I'm like, oh, I'll play games, I'll be better, simple as that. But in reality, NHL is a game where a lot of thumb skill is actually required, and it's a lot of muscle memory as well. So at the end of the day, honestly, one of my biggest suggestions to those just hopping into the game or wanting to play competitive, if you want to try and grind rivals or start playing Hut Champs, is go into practice mode. Now, if you're really new to the game, go into practice mode, go into free skate, and just mess around. Just skate around, move the right stick back and forth, understand the mechanics of, okay, so if I move my stick here, this is going to do this and that. And honestly, probably in NHL 16 or 17, I just got so frustrated with being not very good at the game. I sat in practice mode for hours. No matter what I was doing, I would be on the phone with my girlfriend. I'd be sitting there practice mode, just moving my thumbs back and forth, doing dekes, doing passes, doing shots, sitting, doing whatever it is. Always keep your thumbs moving, and at this point, a lot of what I do in-game is just muscle memory. And I think just by doing that and understanding how you're able to use the right stick and protect the puck or take certain kinds of shots or do certain dekes, I think that helps a lot in gameplay, especially in the lower divisions. Because what I noticed, especially when I was playing on my Pack and Play series this year, is in these lower divisions, a lot of these guys don't even use the right stick, and it's so easy to abuse that when you understand, hey, if I hold my stick out this way, he can't bump me. If I do this, he can't do that. And it's one thing that I notice in a lot of beginner players is they just don't know how to use the right stick. So that would be my first big suggestion. Go into practice mode and understand how to use the right stick. The next big thing is watching top players. At the end of the day, they're top players for a reason, and while you may not be able to replicate every single thing they do, you'll be able to pick up on little things here and there, maybe an LT move, maybe, hey, so I notice on this face-off play, he keeps doing this, and you'll finally start, as you watch him and as you learn, you'll implement that into your game. Now, for me, I watched a lot of Nuge. Obviously, I'm pretty good buddies with Nuge. I watched a lot of him playing, and obviously, he's not the conventional top player, but I mimic some of the stuff I see him do, and I realize, okay, I can bring that to my game. Even I may not have the same thumb skills as him, but you know what? I can attempt it and try to learn that muscle memory. And even a lot of things, like if you watch Gren a lot, you'll see shots, you'll say, wow, okay, he keeps shooting from the right circle at the top of the slot. I should start doing that. And it's things like that where you see him do it over and over again, where you'll eventually put that into your game. But other than watching top players, I think playing against top players helps as well. Now, I'm not saying try to get Eki or Gren or whoever to play you in a money game or something like that, but I'm just saying don't be afraid to play better players. If you have a buddy that's way better than you, play him. One of the main reasons I got a lot better at the game is because how much I played Bacon in Hut. Now, back in the day, Bacon was one of the top Hut players. He was consistently top 100 in comp season champs and all that stuff. And I played him probably 3 times a week, just casually when we were shooting the shit. And it was just playing him made me better because I realized, hey, okay, I've been playing this guy for 4 times in a row. I gotta at least score a goal on him. And learning how to score a goal on a top player, you can score it on an average player easily. And not necessarily, even if you don't have a buddy or if you know anyone who's a top player, don't be afraid to play rivals. Don't be afraid to play Hut champs because at the end of the day, yeah, you may lose and you may lose a bunch of games. If you're playing champs for the first time, you may go 0-20. But you know what? You're going to be playing better players and you're going to learn from that experience and realize, okay, I keep noticing they do this. How can I replicate that? And just playing top players over and over again is gonna make you better. It simply is. And the last thing I'll touch on is kind of what I really kind of pride myself in, I guess, if you'll say that. It's the mental part of the game. Now, again, as stupid as that sounds, there's a lot of mental things that go into winning video games. I think the biggest thing that I have taken over the last couple years is understanding that even if the game isn't going my way, there's nothing I can do about it. I'm not in control of everything. It is a video game. There's going to be things that happen that I don't agree with or stupid bounces, but you can't let that derail your entire game. If you start getting rattled, you start getting mad at the game, that's when you're going to start being more aggressive on the forecheck, having bad defensive zone tendencies. That's when you're going to start slipping up and you're going to start losing a lot more games. Now, I know it's tough, especially with NHL, with some of the goals that go in, but honestly, if you just put that mindset in your head that, hey, you know what? You can't control everything, and hey, if he gets a bad goal, I'm bound to get a bad goal too. Let's just keep playing the game. Keep a good mindset like that. And I think another thing too is kind of what you guys have been seeing on my channel. A lot of people have been commenting like, wow, I appreciate you uploading a loss because it shows that, hey, it happens to everyone. And that's simply that. Losses happen to everyone. If someone beats you, who cares? Move on to the next game. I think, I don't know where this quote's from, but the best athletes have the shortest memory. I have no idea where that came from, but it's true even in virtual hockey, I guess. At the end of the day, you can't be so focused on, hey, I lost that last game. I'm so mad. I have to win this next game. Don't even think about the last game. A lot of what you do in the game is just that. It's a game. Don't take it too seriously. Have fun with it. Obviously, you want to win, but just have fun with it. But yeah, I think, like I said, the mental part of it's kind of one thing that I've kind of embraced. At the end of the day, I'm not getting too rattled at a game. I'm not getting too mad because I lost a game. I'm just kind of rolling with the punches I get and moving on from there. And I've seen a lot of success with it, especially with the whole, hey, you know what? I can't control everything. If I get a stupid goal scored at me, hey, it is what it is. Let's keep moving along. But yeah, I think that was enough rambling from me today. I don't know how coherent this video really was, but I got this request a bunch on Twitch lately and thought, hey, why not throw it into a video as we're heading into Hut Champs? So hope you guys can take some of these tips and kind of use them this weekend. I don't know. But like I said, I'll leave a lot of top players' links down below, whether that's YouTube, Twitch, whatever it is. I'll leave their links down below. Go check them all out. Seriously, I cannot recommend that enough in improving your game, is just watching these top guys. And it's actually awesome now because so many of them are streaming on Twitch. So whenever you want, you can hop on the Twitch, watch a top player play, and hopefully improve your game. But either way, boys and girls, hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you guys did, let me know down below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, let me know. I'll talk to you. Bye.